Hi and welcome back. In this episode, we will look at a new Zoom feature that allows you to look at individuals' interactions inside Zoom breakout rooms. And by interactions, I simply mean if their webcam is on or off and if they are talking or not. There's a few gotchas. So I'll simulate people joining and I'll join from different devices so that we can see how this feature works. I have a few virtual machines from where I will have additional people joining us in this experiment. All those participants joining from the virtual machine don't have a virtual microphone, and so Zoom warns us about that, and you will see in the list that those users do not have a gray microphone icon like my Enrico Teotti account does. So I'm currently logged in as Charlie, the giraffe. If I stop the video, there you go, you get to see that icon there, and the video clearly stopped. I have Bravo, our trusted German Shepherd, joining audio just as an experiment. You see, for a brief moment, Zoom tells us that Bravo doesn't have audio, but just by clicking Live Computer Audio, that goes away. So individuals can end up in a state where their audio is not connected, and they will be the participants in the participant list that do not have a microphone gray icon. I'm going to join with two more devices to test this breakout tracking. Here you can see my iPad and my laptop have that microphone gray icon, meaning that they are connected with proper microphones, because they are real devices, not virtual machines. Testing. So, in order to prevent echo and all that goodness, what I'm gonna try to do is to put on my headset. In the recording, there shouldn't be any weird noise. My iPad is now routed through my little AirPods here. The iPad is now muted, and now you see. Now I'm talking from my Apple AirPods, from my iPad, and my little microphone icon is moving. And what we will notice is that if we send these people into breakout rooms, this will continue to work. So in a way we can monitor what's going on in that sense. So I'm gonna send out people into breakouts. Actually, before I do that, in order to distinguish which Enrico is Enrico laptop, I'm gonna enable one of the avatar features that is fairly new inside Zoom, the laptop. There you go. Alright, it doesn't really track your hands, it doesn't look like, but yeah, at least there is a face. So the polar bear is me on my laptop. Now that we've sorted that out, like 5 people, so I'm gonna send 3 in one, 2 in the other room. And actually, you know what, I'm gonna put everyone in a single breakout to start. So this is the message that the iPad is showing. On my laptop I see a very similar message, just warning the user that there is some sharing going on. I don't know how I feel about this message. It looks a little bit pervy, but I guess it's good to keep people aware of that. So I'm gonna just bring my iPad down there. And again, you can see that the microphone is moving up here because I'm talking through my headset. If I stop talking, it will stop. But because I'm also recording this video for you guys, it's kind of difficult. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mute that, and now I muted the iPad, and in fact what might be interesting to look at is the real-time. I'm muted, I toggle the mute, people can see that, oh, Enrico is talking, and then about 5 seconds delay, something like that, and then it goes back to normal. When I hit mute on the iPad, the host can see that that person went on mute. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, they are the bots. They don't have a microphone connected. These participants don't have a gray microphone icon or the crossed out red icon. In this case, this means that those participants don't have a microphone set up. So what I'm trying now is to speak from my laptop computer, and I'm now gonna unmute my iPad, and so right now you'll see both things talking. So I guess we are two Italians that are arguing. Mamma mia, smettila di fare questo, mi scusi. So it's an interesting thing that you can monitor this kind of like interaction, and then maybe you see that someone turned off their camera. So I think it's an interesting feature for sure, to be able to see what's going on and tracking in multiple rooms. Video camera, so that at least you can see me. This is a little message that oh, there you go. Yeah, now I have the zoom tracking. I created a different video for this, so you can probably look at it here. There's a separate video about hand gesture recognitions, which is pretty cool. Something that they just introduced with this change. By the way, this is the same message that I was mentioning earlier. Alrighty, so we now have Bravo Charlie, the two bots and the iPad in there, and we have the laptop and the other bot in the other room. And so I'm just gonna unmute myself on the laptop just to demonstrate that this thing can kind of like display how it's been working. People are just talking in different rooms, and but you can also notice that, I don't know, maybe people are turning their video off in a specific breakout room. And so yeah, right now you're seeing that the two people are talking, but yeah, an interesting interaction here might be both people go on mute, and this is clearly a signal that there's nothing going on in that room. Maybe there's an activity going on, but maybe not. So all in all, I think this is an interesting feature. I like the idea to be able to keep an eye out like you would in a room, or an ear out in this case, to see if there is audio coming through. Video, I think it's a touchy subject. Some people don't like to have video on, and so I don't know how I feel about determining that video is a trigger. I think that's a facilitation call. But the audio for sure, like knowing that there is like a chatter or no chatter at all, I think it's an extremely powerful tool to have. The warning, I think it's a good etiquette, I think, from Zoom to let users know that there's going to be some visibility about that. I found the messaging is a bit pervy, and so people might feel that there is more happening on the facilitation side in terms of observing you than there actually is. As you've seen here, it's just a matter of seeing the little microphone icon going on or off. That's all. You don't really hear, which they say in that message. If you're wondering if you can turn this feature off, the answer is yes, you can. Honestly, I do not remember if I turned it on manually or if it was opt-in by default. But anyway, if you look for breakout inside your Zoom settings, you'll find the option here to allow the host to view activity status of participants. By ticking this one off and hitting save, this feature will just be gone for your account. All in all, I feel this is a great addition to the Zoom handling of breakout rooms. What do you think about it? Leave a comment and leave a thumbs up if you've learned something new during this video. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.